Who's on my squad? Go look at his name. Thank you.
And a chance for everyone to get some shots up. Find the touch. Find the range. Find themselves. We're almost at game time. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Charlotte Hornets. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Sharp. Flagg is out there with Bailey. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Marbury in at the 1 spot. And for Washington, Julius Randle. Randall is out there with Markkanen. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Cam Thomas. And it's Towns in at the 5 spot. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Here's Flagg. He's defended by Randall. Pass to Marbury. Inside. Whoa! What a play! And he dunks it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Here's Marbury. He's covered by Pritchard. And it's Marbury missing. Markkanen looking it over. Pritchard with a wide open look. It's good from long range.
Nice read from the big fella. Markkanen demonstrating a solid feel with his passing.
Here's Marbury. He's covered by Pritchard. Marbury, good.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Pritchard. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. To the inside. To the paint. Charlotte moving the ball around. From 6 away. No good off the back of the rim.
And normally that's an easy two for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Outside, Markkanen. Pass to Pritchard. Shot clock at 6. Thomas, it's a wide open look. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Well, the moment that ball is headed towards Thomas, he has one thing on his mind.
You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Wizards leading by 4. Pass to Towns. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Marbury. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Here's Sharp. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Washington's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Randall. Now here's Towns. He's defended by Ware. Pritchard from outside. Hornets with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Marbury passes to Charlotte. The 19-footer is on the money.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Randall, hoping to put that miserable performance against Milwaukee behind him tonight.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Flagg. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. So, Tim, the District of Columbia and the Wizards reaching a deal to keep them in D.C. through 2050.
Along with a project to expand the arena complex, create an entertainment district, and implement safety and transportation upgrades. Really exciting stuff.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for the Wizards. they lead by 4. Took him no time at all on that one. Randall's got 6 points.
And he's just so quick for his size. Randall's pull-up there, a key part of his game.
It's Cunningham with the drive.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 4. Thomas with the steal. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Inside, Cam Thomas really relies on his agility and touch to get it done.
Cunningham's shot is off.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Randall no good. The Hornets have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Count that one.
With his 6'6" size, Cunningham is so tough to get off his rhythm off the bounce.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And as the season wraps up, Tim, for players that might be on the move this summer, there's got to be, I would assume, a bittersweet feeling about that.
There's no doubt you head into the offseason at times, Kevin. You have a pretty good idea if you're going to be back or not, but for some guys, there's a very good chance you're going to end up in a different situation. The only constant in this league is change, so you better appreciate every stop as you go.
You're right on the money with that one. Washington making some changes. Whitehead's checked in for Thomas. And Monroe's subbed in for Pritchard. Richardson is checked in for Charlotte. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Towns kicks to Monroe. Outside for Randall. Randall can't get that one to fall.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. The Wizards with possession. 4-point game. Pass to Whitehead. Back to Randall. Randall a screen on Robinson. Back to Randall. There's the triple. Randall can't get that one to fall. The Hornets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there if you can pull it off, and he did. And they called a foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Ilgauskas is checked in for Towns. Drew comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Collins sub in for Julius Randle.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Richardson the pass to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Cunningham showing you some of that athleticism.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Cunningham against Collins. Pass to Asenge. Here's Drew. Over Bailey. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Wizards lead by 1.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Hornets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Hornets.
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
The Hornets with the lead. So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Nick Richards out there with Flagg. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Desmond Bain. And it's Marbury in at the point.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Out to the right wing. Drew passes to Collins. It's deflected. On the wing, Bain. Still without a basket. So for Washington, their last game a loss to Milwaukee. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down to 1 in the bucket from Collins.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
And a wide open look for Bain. Traps in the tray. Bain's got his first 3 points of the game.
When you look at his numbers, Desmond Bain is historically good from three-point.
Here's Drew. He's covered by Isaac. Shot from free throw range. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. Hornets leading by 4. Over in the corner, Isaac. There's the pick. Takes it inside. Richards. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for the Hornets. Khalil Ware's checked in for Nick Richards. And it's Sharp in for Isaac. Towns kicks to Ilgauskas. And another miss by Washington.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Ilgauskas. Now Towns. No good again that time.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, great as a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting with the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Now, here's Sean. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Ilgauskas.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Here's Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Towns with the bucket.
On the catch and shoot there, just so relaxed. Almost looks like Towns is playing a game of course out there.
Here's Marbury. Driving in. Here's Flagg. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Wizards trail by 7.
All right, that's 2 fouls. Not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
Wizards making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Now here's Markkanen. Hasn't made one yet. Richard from outside. Robinson pulls it in.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Markkanen in the corner. Fires the 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Markkanen is a 7-footer with a touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lori. Guy's back to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Wizards making a switch here. Randall's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Richardson's checked in. Good on that shot. And with that, the Hornet lead is set to just 7 on the basket for Markkanen. Cunningham passes to Mikan. It's Cunningham with the drive. That one's not going to go. Towns with the defensive effort. It's Richardson on the wing. He's guarded by Thomas. And it's Richardson stepping it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Outside for Thomas. And it's off from three-point range. Charlotte leading by 9. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
The defense a step slow, you can see the result.
To the middle, trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. 2 points. That one goes.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Here's Cunningham. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Towns. Randall with the ball. He's got 9. Count it. Randall's got 11.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Towns with the steal. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Markkanen. Three-pointer, Randall. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Towns, and he comes up with the deuce. He's got 9.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets on top, up by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
You take a look at the Hornets. They've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part, the postseason. Every team is going to be gunning for them.
And moving right along, things are neck and neck for the Washington Wizards right now.
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples add up fast, don't they, Kenny?
That's why I shoot them. If they have 4s, I take them too. But here's one thing. You have to have floor balance, and you have to really create clean looks, though.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Tim, you know, you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication. communication, even between those on the same team.
Well, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
We've got Peyton Pritchard. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Randall. Then there's Markkanen, and it's Thomas in at the 2. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with. Pass the Flagg. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump it. Wizards trail by 5. Randall passes to Towns. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists tonight.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Count it, good. And that's now 6 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Randall down low. Outside for Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Back to Randall. Fires from deep. Hornets with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's Randall. 14 points for him. Pass to Flagg. Floats one up, and it's good on the layup. Flagg's got 8.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Outside, Markkanen. Now here's Randall. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Here's Sharpe. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 9.
Drawing those defenders to the lane creates space on the perimeter. Beautiful look.
Randall outside. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Kat, get the easy ones.
On left of the wing. Here's Flagg. And Flagg throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Randall.
And Randall's never been one to back down. Physical play.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time.
The previous play is under review.
To the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to.
The ruling on the floor stands.
You see the slow motion replay. You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. They're double-checking, and the game continues on.
minutes. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Flagg. And it's Bain in for Baylor. That free throw good from Randall. You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Marbury. Here he goes. Ware, good. Ware's got his second bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Brian Keeve wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Ilgauskas is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Randall against Isaac. Pritchard passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Here's Marbury driving to the basket. That one falls. Marbury's got 6 points. And Randall has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this week. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for them. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
Well, how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Hornets leading by 9. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Kev. Commissioner Adam Silver was asked about the wildest ideas thrown around in the league office. He said, quote, one thing that's been discussed is potentially 2 free throws for a foul on a 3-point shot. I don't think we'd do it in the last 2 minutes of the game, but that's something interesting. Kevin?
Not a bad idea. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Washington with the ball. To the basket by Charlotte.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Double team on Thomas. And Ilgauskas kicks to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's Randall. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Whitehead's checked in for the Wizards. Collins comes in for Pritchard. And a switcher also for Charlotte, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Khalil Ware. Well, the Hornet shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. Here's Marbury. He's got 9, and it's in there.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball. After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Sharp, the pass to Marbury. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Payton for 3. The shot, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Asenge. Ilgauskas a screen on Isaac. Here's Asenge. He has yet to score. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Charlotte going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. You got Nick Richards. Richardson is out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Sharp in at the small forward position. Now Bain. After the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, Bain has really good passing instincts. He can spot those gaps in the defense.
Outside Collins. Pass to Asenge. To the paint. Here's Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Right side Bain. Sharp on the wing. Here's the screen. And there's the drive. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Wizards trail by 10, and it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That's his first foul. Flagg is checked in for the Hornets. Bailey comes in for Shaedon Sharp. Collins looking around. Pass to Towns. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Towns has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Wizards.
Mercy. Towns relentless, not giving up after the miss, putting his stamp on this game.
It was Whitehead, and it's denied. And stolen by Ilgauskas. And here we go. Washington fast break. Here's Towns. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Now, here's Richardson. Bailey with a wide-open look. Off target with his three. There's Whitehead. The 17-footer goes down. Now, just a 4-point Hornets lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
In order to cut into a lead the way that they have, you must be outstanding on both ends.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And some changes here for the Hornets. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Nick Richards. And it's Cunningham in for Richardson. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we've worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Now, here's Thomas. Pass to Randall. Over Flagg. And the cut by Towns.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
And they've made some big plays to get back in it. This game is a toss-up now.
Here's Flagg. To Cunningham. Pocket 6. Robinson a screen on Pritchard. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Randall outside. Pass to Thomas.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, has been rock solid.
Possession to Charlotte.
Charlotte leading by 4. Now Flagg. Back to Cunningham. Robinson a screen on Pritchard. Cunningham dishes it to Robinson. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Randall from outside. Bain rips down the rebound.
Where you'll see him miss such an open look.
Cunningham, and he banks the layup in.
Well, let me tell you something. Cade Cunningham has gone from a rising star in this league to a bona fide star and putting up big numbers tonight.
Pritchard with the ball, covered by Cunningham. Randall. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Bailey. It's off target. And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Wizards.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Khalil Ware comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And it's Sharp in for Bain. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Pritchard.
Yeah, Cunningham felt the contact, knew he was going to get a whistle, and now he's going to the line for one more.
That's good from Cunningham. Wizards trail by 7, and the foul called on Cooper Flagg. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Markkanen rejected. Outside Cunningham. Here's Sharp. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. Stolen by Markkanen. Now Randall. A huge two-handed slam.
And you'll never see Randall back down in a big moment. He's looking to be the guy when they need a bucket.
Flagg with it. He's defended by Randall.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Flagg. He's defended by Randall. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 9-point ball game. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Substitution. Number 4. Stefan Marlowe.
Towns down low. He's defended by Ware. Ah, the basket is good.
7-footers are not supposed to dribble like that, but don't tell Towns.
Now Flagg. Stolen by Markkanen.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Personal foul.
It's the first that brings them within 8.
At the line for Washington.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Well, I'm sure he wanted to hit all of them, but he was still able to chip away a little bit more at this lead.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Thomas. Sharp rips down the rebound. And so the Hornets can now just hold on to the ball. Ware with it. Towns on him. Flagg. The shot is good!
Julius Randle. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Sharp.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.